YouTube fam, Maverick in his space again, ride and whistle. You see it? Still the best and most credible. Still fair and fearless. I know we are going to zoom in on another useless, misleading cliche today. That one is the most obnoxious one of them all. And I feel it detrimental to the progress of black people especially. Because it seems to be a favorite of the Jamaican populace ever since my boy I grew up. Them I tell me say, and the humble calf drink the most milk. You ever see something more irrelevant and untrue in the modern world than that? And yet still as youth are grow up to this day, an older generation of Jamaicans are drill that in them pick the head and drill that in them grand pick the head. How important it is to be humble. Because it's a humble calf that drink the most milk. What rubbish! Me tell you, some of you go on a campaign to get some of them old-time cliche you ban. Ban, they don't make them illegal for we expose the next generation of youngsters to them rubbish people. Eh? In a which world, which universe, which planet, the humble calf drink the most milk? That is absolutely contrary to common sense and contrary to the current human existence. It is absolutely not the humble calf we drink the most milk. It is the complete opposite. I don't know if one time in the world, when, in an earlier human existence, that kind of thing had any kind of relevance. Many of them time that it makes sense, but it don't make no sense now. Especially how the world has evolved in terms of the economics and the financial rewards for hard, aggressive, and smart work. That is how you get yourself rewarded in the world now, Not by sitting back and being docile and humble, but to be aggressive, assertive, creative, persistent, tenacious, work hard and smart. That is how you get ahead in the world today. Not by sitting back and being humble. But I think this is a lot more of a Jamaican thing than any other culture in the world. And that's something I always wonder, say, why Jamaicans so obsessed with humility? Me throw it out for my program. I don't ever talk about it on that channel here. But I throw it out for my radio program all the while. Why is it that people believe that cliche is so much more than any other one? Why is it Jamaicans criticize other human beings for not being humble? And let me put it another way. We tend to love people because they're humble. When you listen to Jamaicans talk about public figures like athletes and entertainers and politicians and successful businessmen, them always say me like him or me like her because she humble. Why? Why is being humble an attribute? What are the benefits of being humble in the modern world? Today, I put it to you that there are none except you count. Say people say them like you because you're humble. And what value that I bring to you? Eh? How much food that I put on your dinner table when people say them like you because you're humble? You know what I think about this obsession with humility? Me think it's a kind of innate, subtle, and decent crab in the barrel expose of what people feel inside, Can you see if you humble and you adhere to that kind of humility guidelines when them want to put on people, then more than likely they're not going to get ahead, And I'm going to love you for that. But me don't buy that stuff there, people. Me don't buy that, people there. Me don't buy that. It is one of the most backward, deterrent to progress attitude you could have inculcate in our youth where I grew up right now. There is no need for you to be humble. None whatsoever. And being humble gives you precious little, if any, benefits in this life. Yeah. In fact, me can't think of none. Me can't think of one benefit when humility give you, except what me just say, For some ways people say, boy, them like you because you're humble. Who cares? Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Eh? You don't need to be humble and take it seriously now. Look at most of the successful people in their life, in whatever sphere you want to pick. Look on them and listen to them story. Because I do that a lot, you know. I listen to successful people and them story. And humility is never, ever one of them traits. They may try to tell you why they were humble, but they were not. They were beasts inside when they try to exude that kind of humility there. I suppose them look likes. They want to be liked. So them tell us that them humble. But most of them man in a sports, the people them in a entertainment. When you see a man go up on a stage in front of 50, 60, 100,000 people, if he go dance and sing, you think him feel humble when he go up there? No. He feels superior to every single one of you down there in the audience. We are cheer him on and clap him on. Because him to himself, tell himself, say man do something where Uno can't do. But nothing is wrong with that. Because that is what drives success. When you see a bull go up on the top of the 100-meter mark and beat him chest and say, no boy, a humility that I exude. I don't stop on the foolishness. And when I reason that when Jamaicans used to say them, they prefer Asafa than Usain Bolt, you know. Because Asafa was so much more humble than Bolt. Yeah? How much world title, Olympic title, Asafa humility give him? Eh? And Bolt, so-called arrogance and brashness and hypeness and show-offness. But count the world title, Olympic championships and world record where Usain Bolt have packed up on the resume. It is of zero importance to be humble. So this thing about the humble calf drink the most milk, we need to strike it. Strike it from wherever people say it. When somebody say you call the police, they don't mean you're not good. When I'm telling about the humble calf drink the most milk. And just think about it, people. Think about the calf and the milk scenario. Just think about how it unfolds. Normally you have a whole heap of calf and try get to the two breast nipples for drink. Multiple calf. And just think about it realistically. These young calves are fight for the nipple, you know. Eh? And this humble one round the corner, they say, no matter fight them, he must down round us. You don't think the one that be aggressive and fight hard and grab the nipple first, get the best of the milk. While such humble man round us, by the time him done the cow, the nipple go that sore, the mother cow get up and gone, him don't get no milk. What I tell the people them say, but humble calf drink the most milk. No go so. When you see the African fear ride and whistle and talk about this, I want of them annoying cliches that people must stop use. I'm more concerned for the next generation than even people like me, you know. Because I don't realize and see the folly already. But when you talk to the average Jamaican, they are so obsessed with humility. Oh my God, such a wonderful young lady. And she's so humble. You can't stop a wonderful. Eh? You have to add the humility part of it. No! You must hold somebody's lack of humility against them. Don't do it. Don't call when people exude confidence. You say them are humble. So you don't like them because they're humble. I don't know. The likes thing they say. Some people require the likes thing too much. I require people to like them too much. People liking you are not liking you. Generally speaking. Unless you're in a certain business. Say certain kind of business. But if you're out there do your thing, you left out of your community every morning, go work and work hard and you ray and take. Eh? Why you need to be humble? You need to be aggressive and assertive and beat your chest and confident in yourself and exude that. When people say that, them say, boy, I'm not humble. So what? You look your food. Anyway, I can ride and whistle. And like how the traffic can pile up here, I just get up and step, you know. You park the vehicle and step here, man. Step, people, step in, Maverick, step in. Can't bother with that driving, you know. Step.
Alright. We're living a dream. Living a dream. Yeah. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, pan on her knees, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, me never stop on the journey, me push on, me light up a slip, my G, I got a cushion, yeah. Everything look nice, is a vibe, couple house on the hill, full of keys like piano. The money right, and me energy up, me have a whole heap of love, in the end I sick up, the DJ up a bit off, yo, Jerome pass out, I saw way up in the night coast, you need to get a light, you get a different eye, way over here so just a party no overtime, the white mess up with the liquor where they run from ice, raise the lighters in the sky and make we sweat in the dream, yeah me there feel inspire, up in the scheme, girl I scream them desire, mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer, living the dream, get a youth believe, living the dream, yeah me there feel inspire, up in the scheme, girl I scream them desire, mommy they plead, but on knee she say a prayer, living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, we celebrate like a manic dog. We never have it all. Me coulda there up on some ravage part, but every time when me pray the pass, me just sing the gas. A full speed on the tool me gun. Lights, action. Me know man a start from me in a upper class, first class. Richie Spice done send the plane land. And big up every hustle now we stick to the plan. Go get it now. The amount of penny stock, cash it and let it grow. Me work hard, so me let it show. Father God, I shine the light, so me let it glow. The dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, on her knees she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Mommy they plead, on her knees she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe.